With the pandemic and inflation hurting a lot of local families, the East Toledo Family Center is needed more than ever. And it's now looking to go big right here as we zoom down at the corner of East Broadway and Varland Avenue. Tonight, Tim Miller shows us the multi-million-dollar plans.
We're busy all year long. We serve families every single day, hundreds of family monthly.
The East Toledo Family Center is such a cornerstone of this part of Toledo that it's hard to imagine life here without it. They just conducted a winter clothing drive, collecting coats, gloves, scarves, and boots to make sure people here get through winter during these tough economic times. There are programs for preschool children and seniors, and recreational opportunities like basketball, baseball, and volleyball. But these walls can only hold so much. There's only so much room to do these important things.
If we can identify what the next
That's why Executive Director Jody Gross just had a feasibility study completed, paid for by the East Toledo Family Center, that came up with some very important conclusions. They need upgraded facilities, more space to offer their programs, plus room to grow into the future. With that need now on paper, the focus shifts to the land behind the current building.
So Jody, when you're looking at this field right now, it just looks like a soccer field.
Right.
Are you looking at the potential here?
I absolutely am. I envision a really cool recreation center for the East Toledo community. That's what I envision here.
She's hoping for a 23,000 square foot, $15 million expansion. You can see it drawn up here behind the existing building to be connected by a bridge of sorts. The new building would be home to athletic programs, the pre-K, and senior activities.
Regular programming that happens in spaces that really work for the arts, baseball, basketball, volleyball. We just added volleyball, so we would be able to continue that with a new facility.
To make way for the expansion, the East Toledo Family Center will have to lose one of their two baseball fields, this one right here, but it's only temporary. They'll be building a new one a little bit further down. That way, senior softball and youth baseball programs can continue and thrive.
Since the center is a city facility, approvals will have to come along the way from Toledo City Council. The city hasn't committed any money to it yet, but that should change, and hopefully a new expanded center here in about 2 years.
But the reality is we know that there are dollars out there. We know that we're going to have to look for grants. We're going to have to look for federal and state dollars. And if we get this 23,000 square feet, oh my gosh, I can't even imagine what we can do.
In East Toledo, Tim Miller, WTOL 11.
The Navarre Park Family Health Center is currently connected to the East Toledo Family Center. That won't change if that big expansion goes through. We'll keep you posted.